What's going on, guys? Zennosh here, and today in this video of Exos Heroes, let's talk about those kind of things that the Exos Heroes community is requesting from the developers to be applied in the game as soon as possible so that we can have improved gameplay experience, because there are so many players out there who think that the game is not doing really that great, or certainly especially when super awesome games like Genshin Impact is on their way, and that could pose a really great threat to this game. Well, that's just a theory. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Before starting on those key points, I would really love to give a very big shout out to this industrious Reddit user known as NatKeyM, because this is the guy who actually made all those key points in a digestible format. Anyways, now let's get this started. Number 1. Air Squadron. Extend the Air Squadron registration to 24 hours. Yes, that could be so good, isn't it? Because I, myself being an Air Squadron leader, I have missed out those open window for the Air Squadron registration that only happens once a week and only for 6 hours. And due to that one, I have now a bad reputation amongst my Air Squadron members. That's really not good, is it? Anyways, B. Increase the length of Air Squadron battles 30 seconds per turn. Right now it's only 15 seconds and it's not really that enough for especially the beginners to strategize what their moves should be in the recent turn, or let's say in the upcoming turn, okay? And that is really bad indeed. It really immediately pressurizes the players to pick out or select those skills as soon as possible, and it's not even a real-time thing where you are going to fight against the real-time opponent. And why is this thing even existing? I really don't get it. It should be actually eradicated altogether. We are fighting against the computer and AI. What is the problem of the developers on this aspect right over here? Why did they put the timer in the first place? I really don't get it. It should be in the RTA, real-time arena, real-time Japanese tenure, not in the regular Japanese tenure, PvP, or the squadron battles. Yes, even in the Japanese tenure, it should be eradicated. Number 2, fix bugs. Yes, there are so many bugs still right now. Leveling up awakened heroes shows a decrease in the stats. Well, this should be fixed ASAP. Fix the friend list. 1. Online activity is not shown correctly. That is really not good, because we would really want to be friends with, you know, like active users, okay? 2. Remove inactive 24 hours to 72 hours players from the Alliance search suggestions. Yes, if that could be possible, it could be much easier for us to find out those active players, which would be helpful in providing us a lot of friendship points. That is so good at converting them into the Levistones in the Dota creation, right? 3. Allow us to filter Alliance search by minimum level and active time. Okay, there we go. Number 4. Error, which means to read that the player has a full friend list, instead says that we have requested too many Alliance, which is not really that good. C. Daily ticket inventories should represent the true maximum. For instance, Blessing Sanctum shows 3/3 instead of 3/9. Yes, the maximum is about like 9 tickets, okay, which you can keep on storing. If you actually missed the battle or challenge section of today, you could actually do it tomorrow with the and like the carryover of the tickets as that of today. Well, and like it's not a really big problem in my opinion. It's like, okay, if they would fix it, that would be really good to just avoid some confusion, okay? D. Spend some time to fix translations in the game. Yes, that would be so good. I mean, like, from time to time, man, due to mistranslation and a lack of really good translation, we have been suffering a lot, okay? We have been really suffering a lot. It will add polish and make the game appear much more professional, and that's true. I really do support that, okay? E. Power saving modes does not actually save any significant power, which is so sad. Really sad, man. 3. General quality of life QOL changes. Okay, let's serve the main supper. Okay, 8. Give us an option to roll multiple times when changing equipment or hero element. Oh, that would be so good, man. 1. We should be able to select the color we want and roll until we get it. That would be so good, isn't it? Because like we just need to keep on tapping and see that same animation over and over again, and it just adds up to our frustration. Don't you think so? It's too bad. Or until a specific number is specified. Seeing the same level reveal screen multiple times is not fun to watch. Yeah, definitely, that's a mood killer. B, provide option for quick suggest and send all parties for treasure hunting as well. That is actually available for all the other stuff like dispatch and exploration, but in the treasure hunting I really don't know why is it not available right over there. Okay, if they would just make available that quick suggest button right away for all the things and just quick dispatch, that would be much better. It's just a really good quality of life change right over there, guys. See, let us store all types of ticket for up to 3 days, which I think is including the labyrinth tickets as well, which I think can be done only one time per day, or we can only have that we can only get that one try per day, right? So if you can carry it over, that would be better, I guess. And even like the Holy Dragon Grounds tickets, right? That would have even been good, isn't it? Don't you think so? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. E, show Fateco rates of Fateco recruit tickets. Wow, that would be good, isn't it? We still don't know, like, what is the rate? Man, that is so bad. That is really bad. F, add hero element change tickets as event prizes. There should be a limited free-to-play option allowing people to reroll hero elements without the use of cess. Yes, this is the main content that what I'm really frustrated about. Okay, it's so bad. Yesterday, I was trying to make my Fateco Geon to have that frost element guardian stone, you know, the hero element. And guess what, guys? I had to spend 1200 freaking cess, man. It was really frustrating, honestly, very, very frustrating in it, and I really don't want this to happen to any other players out there as well. Really. And on top of that, why should we actually have to use that cess on that one? That is so screwed up. Really, man. Really, really. And this feature right over here is just a mood killer for the free-to-play players. Really, man. It's so bad. G, increase the inventory limit with a large number of heroes and introduction of R1 gears. 1500 is too restrictive. Yes, I do really believe on that one. And I have also experienced a lot of those error messages that keeps on popping up like, oh, my slot is already full. And then like, hey, Zennosh, you need to extend your slot. And that message keeps on popping over and over and over again. Okay, and I'm like, what? I have to just go into that inventory management time and time and time again. Man, that is really not good. I would really love to have a better or improved, okay, inventory capacity. H, free recruit is nearly useless. Have you actually seen that free recruitment in the recruitment section? Why is it there? For God's sake, why is it there? And look, we have better ways to summon the hero units, like let's say Exodiums, Golden Clocks. Why do we need this shit? Really, man, it doesn't make any sense at all. And all we can get is like 1 star to 3 star. And usually I only land up with 1 star hero. What is that? This is pathetic. Really, man. This is like a big slap on our face right off the bat. Like, what is that? I really don't get this shit. Okay. Please either increase the rarity to 1 star to 4 star or increase the number of free pulls. Free units per pull. I would say remove it altogether. I really don't need it. Okay, I think there are so many players out there who would agree with my point. Okay, just remove it. A daily quest in the Brun, but completed in the Northbound Frosty area. Spawn travelers in the city of the Northbound Frosty. The game should be fixed to spawn travelers in the Brun as well. Yes, obviously Brun is the new map, and obviously there's gonna be some, you know, like problem over there. But anyways, it needs to be fixed. Okay, just try to fix it. Come on, developers, you can do it. 4, combat improvements. Okay, now let's get it on, guys. The main action stuff. A, give us damage and damage mitigation formulas. Yes, that would be really good. Okay, at least we would really want to know like how much damage we might actually really be able to do against the opponents right out there, so that we can be more strategical about our gameplay approach, right? And that could be really good. And I have really experienced that lack of those data mining informations, okay, in this game. Like, let's say, which is present in so many other games, like let's say Epic 7, where we really know what's the formula really is, and we can already give a really good description, or let's say a detail about a hero unit, like what can you really expect at his maximum potential, or what can you really be expecting with that particular hero in any kind of content out there, whether it be the PvE content or PvP content, and so many other things, right? And that could be really, really helpful out there, this kind of information. But well, this is not available right over here, and they just say it in a plain word, and we really don't even know like what is the main formula right out there, which is like, what? This is so sad. Awakening units is a massive investment, and we are making it blind. Yes, everything are like We are just doing it blindly. It's like, okay, there is improvement, so let's do it. Man, that is so sad. That's really sad, man. Okay, the subsection right over here. Provide a dummy for us. You can do that, please. To test damage against. Dummy should have stats which can be changed so that we can min-max if you are not willing to provide the damage formulas. Yes, at least with that one, we can actually come into a really good, what do you call that? A point, okay? Our own, like findings that like, oh, okay, this much of damage we can actually really expect like that. B, give us quick battles for 1 Exos battle pass. That would be really good. 2 daily battles, and number 3 any level raid or core raid we have already completed. Okay, because these are the things that are really taking a lot of our time. If we can do that like automatically, or if we can have that quick battle on this kind of things, that could be much better. Okay, so that we could actually focus in more better things out there. Anyways, that would be really good, isn't it? C, make Japanese Trainer and Levi Stone tickets into inventory items. Yes, because, well, who would not really like to store that Japanese Trainer ticket so that they would burst use it right away when the Japanese Trainer resets, and they would really want to catch that higher tier right away, isn't it? But well, due to so many whales out there, I mean, it might not really work that effectively as that of before, but still there is still some chances, right? So they are not actually taken as the inventory items right now, meaning like you cannot really store them permanently. Okay, they are right out there as a temporary items in the mailbox, and with just one misclick you will claim them, all of them, and your like perseverance, or let's say your like self-control over so many days will be spoiled in just one misclick. That is so bad, isn't it? These items can already be stored for up to 90 days, and it just clutters the mailbox. Yes, and it doesn't really gives us a really big, good vibe when they just really are very dirty looking out there in the mailbox. Okay. D, give us an option to retry a battle in the story mode. That would be really good, isn't it? We shouldn't have to navigate back, especially in older chapters, to try to 3-star clear content, because like we need to 3-star the contents to get those maximum amount of says that we can achieve from the story chapter contents, right? And if we just lose it, we have to restart it again from the very basic screen, and that is really not good. Okay, that is really not good. If we can get that retry mode, that would be really good. E, reduce the rate at which the Japanese Trainer tickets are generated to 2 hours and double the medals earned per hour, which I think is like not really that valid in my opinion. Okay, I would say like, hey, instead of just 5 tickets, why won't it just extend up to 10 tickets? That would be better. I mean, like, I would really love to enjoy those PvP battles over and over again. Right now it's 1 hour per ticket basis, right? Getting it to 2 hours, like, I think it would be a little bit of low in fun. So this guy actually is having a trouble there, saying that like to re-login into the game every 5 hours is not really that great. I would say like, instead of having that limit of 5 Japanese Trainer tickets, let's say the limit to be improved to 10 Japanese Trainer tickets. So I think we can actually make a really good visit in every 10 hours. That would be great, isn't it? Okay, and to do that 10 battles in a row, that would be even more fun. So I think that would be the better way to get this thing done. Okay, not 1 ticket per 2 hour. That would be a little bit, like, less fun in my opinion, because there are so many players out there who I think are always looking out for their extra tickets right over there so that they can actually try out their team in the Japanese Trainer battles. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, so that is it. F, provide an option to see damage as one single value. That would be good, man. Usually most of the time there are like multiple values showing up or popping up whenever you are doing damage to the opponents, right? And that is so bad. You cannot really put a finger on that, like how much damage I have really done so far. Well, we don't know. the number just pops up and they just go away, right? In that case, if we just get like one single value right away, that would be so good indeed. All right, it is difficult to gauge the damage output. Obviously we would want to know like how much damage our hero units are currently capable of doing, so that we can actually strategize our hero units really fast, and obviously to make a really good comparison between one unit to another unit, right? And that would be good, and I think that is also one of the basis for the tier list as well. Well, it's needed for me. G. If a battle takes more than a specific number of turns to complete, it should end in a draw. No reduction of the ranking, and the medal rewards should be averaged between those earned from the loss and victory, which I think is not really that necessary in the current situation because, well, thanks to the signature force, the PvP battles usually gets wrapped up in just one turn. Usually, man. Well, yes, there might be a loop thanks to the healing effect of the Dorka, and if she is actually in the loop with another hero unit, that might actually be really tanky and then keep on healing herself over and over again. Well, that might be a looping case. So in that case, yes, draw will be a really great thing. But usually in the PvP content, the battles are really fast nowadays. The tier list is revolving around the first battle content. I mean, like, the main catch is how can you finish the battle within the first round? Because with the meta of the Fate Core Reda and the Fate Core Battery, it was in the round 2. But with the current meta of the Signature Force, is round 1. 5. UI improvements, user interface improvements. So let's see, what are those improvements that this guy is talking about? A. Better hero roster management. That would be always good. Provide additional filters for us to navigate through the large hero inventory, such as by locked, unlocked units. That would be good. That would be good. By region. That's what I really want to have around. Man, especially with the signature force being around, meaning like you would really want to know like which are the hero units that will fall under the specific general, right? And in that case, if you can actually find that one out in your hero roster management, that would be so good. And by number of unequipped equipment, and that would also be really good. Number 1, remember the lost sword filter selected when looking at heroes and inventory, so that we navigate out and back in, we don't need to select it again. That would be so good. That would be so good, so that we can actually select our favorite. Like, this is our favorite way to see or to manage our hero units. That's how I really want to view my heroes in the hero management section. Why would you really shuffle it when I come back, right? That's the point, and I think it's a valid point. So yeah, that would be really good. Number 2, add additional filters such as stat, defense, attack, and attack speed, etc. Okay, so there we go, guys. With that thing being available, obviously we would know like, okay, these are the heroes with the highest attack speed stat, these are the heroes that I have with the highest attack stat, and these are the heroes with the highest defense stat, so that we can actually strategize our team even better. Okay, so that would be good, isn't it? B, better performance when viewing inventory heroes. B, it says better performance when viewing inventory heroes. This gets extremely laggy and long to load when we exceed 500 items. Okay, yes. Well, lagging issues has always been a problem in the Exos heroes. I really want that to be fixed. I really want it to be fixed. Okay, please try to do some kind of changes out there so that we can have a better, experience with the game. Not so many lags out there. C, auto equip should allow us to override equipments we don't want to equip. The auto equip always recommends the best for the slot and allow us only to apply or cancel. We want the option to replace a suggestion with one of our own. Okay, one of our own. That would be really good as well. That would be a really good quality of life right over there. D, remove the auto scroll on skill description. Man, that is so bad, especially for me whenever I'm really trying to do any kind of character showcase, debut, or whatever that is, or let's say character description review. At that time, having that skill scrolling up and down all the time, that is making it so hard to give a really good description on those hero units in the live manner, and that's so bad, man. That's really bad. Either display it all at once, let us scroll manually. Yes, that would be really good. Or find another way. Please, developers, can you please do that? E, hero descriptions should show trickster, assassin, etc. Yeah, I mean, like, I actually did not even know that kind of things. Really? I was like, what the hell is those trickster and assassin? Later I knew that like assassins and trickster have those same type of passive skills and blah 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 and so many other things. And I was like, okay, because like it was not showing there. Okay, like it's not really being discussed really that nicely even inside the gaming feature. And having that description would be really great indeed. F, add an option to change teams in all combat preparation windows. That would be good. G, add chat history to Air Squadron chat as well. And on top of that one, please, developers, can you please refine the chat system again in a very nice manner? Because like whenever I'm typing some kind of word, there is like a mini word within that word, all right, and that is being struck as a inappropriate comment, and whatever I have written so far will be rendered invalid. And there is a limit on how much I can text, I can chat with my squadron, or let's say in the chat, which is so bad, man. Which is really, really, really sad. It's not really supposed to happen like that way. There should be no chat restriction. There should be no word restriction. I mean, like, unless it's really vulgar, that would be something else. But even the normal words, when we try to type it, small words within those words will not allow us to write those whole sentence, okay, even the whole sentence, which is like, okay, we have to type it again. Well, we have to consider that, like, I really don't have to type that legit word, which is not even a vulgar at all. What is that, man? What is that? And most of the time there are so many words like that which I really don't know how come they are vulgar. Really, how are they vulgar? It doesn't make any sense at all. I went into the dictionary and I was like, there's not even a meaning to that kind of words. I was like, what is that? Really? It's really frustrating. Please improve the chat system so that we can chat with our team members, our allies, really nicely, okay? Provide a dark mode or night mode option for power save. Yes, that could actually be quite helpful in saving our cell phone battery, okay? That was really good because, like, as discussed earlier, power saving mode does not actually save any significant power in this cell phone. Alright, and having those dark mode and night mode would be quite helpful, I guess, okay? At least to keep our views away from that device. That would be really good, isn't it? So yeah, those are the things, man. And I think, like, yes, these are really good and valid points that should actually be a point of concern even for the developers. Please, developers, if you are watching this video, please do give it a shot. Please do give it a try. Please do reconsider this kind of key points that could actually be applied in the game so that we could have improved gameplay experience right away. Okay, so that is pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the content of my channel. See you guys in the next video.